Tina and Anthony. Jay and Missy. Addison, Eric, Chad, and Jeremy. Nora, Barb, and Tim. Elena, Heather, and Kyle. Alexis, Jen, and Adam. Shelby, Katie, and Scott. Addison, Amanda, and Tony. Annabelle, Danielle, and Eric. Aubrey, Sarah, and Kevin. Ashley, Erica, and Chris. Lily, Jim, and Sarah. Jason McKenna with Jackie and Michael. Eden, Lila, and Jeremy. And the managers, Sage and Kenzie. So Cougar fans and guests of Andover High School, welcome to the campus of Centennial High School in beautiful downtown Circle Pines. Tonight's match is between the Andover Huskies and your Centennial Cougars. Before we begin tonight's play, please rise, remove your hats, and face the United States flag to the playing of our national anthem.
Pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, from the Centennial High School gym, where tonight North Metro TV is proud to bring you some Northwest Suburban Conference volleyball action. As you will see, the host Centennial Cougars coming in with a record of 4-2, taking on the 4-5 Andover Huskies this evening in what should be a really interesting matchup. Hello, everybody. I'm Tim Anderson. Glad you could be with us tonight, wherever you are, wherever you may be, watching on whatever platform you may be watching on. We certainly hope you enjoy it this evening. Centennial coming in off to a really nice start this season, obviously led by their star senior, Elena Hakey, who is on her way to the University of Minnesota, but she is off to another fantastic start, having a fantastic season. As we have mentioned, they have some seniors. This is a pretty veteran bunch, although they have a ton of juniors to go along with those strong seniors. Should be a really interesting matchup from them tonight. On the other side, Andover had their big run a couple of years ago. They've been rebuilding for a couple of years, and I think they're not off to the start they were hoping to get off to. I think this senior-laden bunch was expecting a little bit more out of the gate, and so we're going to see what they come with tonight. They have a lot of size. They're going to be able to attack at the net. They're led by their seniors, Allie Deneke, along with Ava Shaw and Danny Lenz and Kylie Fish. They're going to be looking to be involved and active here tonight at the front of the net. The head coach for the Andover Huskies is Connie Huberty. She's been there a long time. And on the other side, head coach Nicole Christensen is the head coach for the Centennial Cougars. We are ready to get going here in just a moment. They're just finishing up anthems, or lineups, I should say. We already did the anthem. Already did all that. Now we're working our way through the lineups as you can get a look at those players working in the reserves tonight. As they get their final introductions, we will be set to go. Great start to the school year. Every team is off and running here during this 2025-2026 school year, and fall sports season is running wild, hot and heavy as we move our way towards the midpoint of September. Already 9 games played by the Centennial, or 6 games played by the Cougars and 9 games played by the Andover Huskies. That's hard to believe, as they've, I think, played a tournament. They played one last weekend. Yes, as a matter of fact, they did. So that's where they get the extra game. Centennial has tournaments coming up, as do several other teams in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Last bit of lineups getting set to be introduced, and we are ready to go. Big thanks to the crew here tonight at North Metro TV putting this together. There's a look at Coach Christensen. Look at your starting lineups tonight for both teams. On the Andover side, Jada Johnson, Tegan Gross, Kylie Fish, Allie Deneke, Ava Shaw actually is who that would be, and Danny Lenz would be the last one. On the other side, Elena Hakey, Addison Kemper, Annabelle Steinhoff, Aubrey Werkela, Lily Sang, and Chase Manthe will start. And obviously both teams will bring the libero in. Denver Hogberg will be the libero for Centennial. Libero will be Maya Roeder, who will sub in for the Huskies. And there is Maya subbing in. And Hogberg getting set to sub in as the libero as well, but she looks like she will perhaps not start on the floor. Nope, she will. She's getting set to get that substitution put together. Set number 1. Lineups just being double-checked, numbers being double-checked, and now here we go. Hogberg will not start in as the libero. Obviously, she will sub in quickly when they get an opportunity, but they will begin on serve with Chase Manthe. Manthe, the junior, serve in the backcourt, will be ready to go. Andover waits near the back line. Manthe, the left-handed serve is over. Roeder, kind of a bad bump. Free ball that they can't clear, and that's going to be a point for the Huskies. They tried to set for Danny Lenz. Roeder's bump was a little bit off, and Lenz had to go back and retreat it. Couldn't get set, and that's into the net, and a quick unforced error and a 1-0 start for the Cougars. Another good serve by Manthe up into the rafters. Kind of a low ceiling here. Lenz just pumps it over, and now both sides will jockey back and forth before it's finally knocked down on a little softball there. And the Cougars will take a 2-0 lead. Take another look at that one, as that was just sort of bumped over and finally settled in by Werkela. Werkela gets credit for that point. Now 2-0 as Manthe stays on serve. Continuing to serve kind of in the same spot. They're coming right at Jada Johnson on each serve, and it's working right now as the Cougars will stay on serve. Manthe off to a good start, continuing to fire at Johnson. Now they move Johnson up. You can see they kind of rotate around, does the Huskies, as they anticipate this serve yet again. Yeah, this time they serve right at Roeder, the libero, as they shift. Good chance in front for the kill, and they get it. Nice adjustment as they set for Kylie Fish, and she's able to get the kill. And now the Huskies will take over on serve. And again, they sense something. They move Johnson up front. They change their rotation a bit and allowed Roeder to get that first dig. Good serve right there by the Huskies. Just forced to bump it over, and a free ball opportunity for the Huskies. Good chance for Fish in front, and she's going to get the point. Fish will score her second consecutive point at the net. Now back on service, Johnson. Johnson looks in, gets the service instruction from the coaching staff. Little jump serve. That one dives right in front of the backcourt. Really nice serve. Workala sends it over. Good chance for point again, but they'll just have to free ball it over. But I think that's going to be a point. Yeah, lift called. Yeah, lift. And that's going to force a 4-2 now as Workala will go back and serve for the Cougars. Workala serves on the other side. Right-handed serve, beautiful serve by Workala. She's going to handle the dig, and now they'll get a chance and set. Fire that one, dug up nicely by Johnson in the backcourt. And all they can do is send it in, but it's long. Not getting a chance to set up and be aggressive at the net. Lenz just had to fire it over, and it goes long. 5-2 Cougars. Workala serves it again. Right at Allie Deneke. Now Deneke, a chance to put it away, and does.
Allie Deneke, point, Huskies.
Deneke gets the big kill, and now Roeder will go back and serve for the Huskies. 5-3 as the libero serves for Andover. Another jump serve. Works the back line at Hakey. Chance that time stays out, just out right there. Close one as Steinhoff tried to get the kill. And that was just long, and the Huskies get one back. It's 5-4. Roeder stays on the jump serve, fires a nice bullet just over the top of the tape. Hakey, dig, set, chance right there, and they get it. Nice one for Addison Kemper in front. So again, a beautiful set, all put together by Manthe. Manthe sets Kemper, and she's able to put it away, 6-4. Huskies running after it. Good job by Deneke just to keep that alive. Chance for point, though. And put away by Hakey. And that's just a candy-coated opportunity for Elena Hakey. If she gets one like that at the front of the net, you can pretty much take that to the bank. 7-4. Serve at Deneke. They set for her again. Set right back by Hakey. And they're going to get into the net. Net violation. Andover is going to give a point to Centennial. It's 8-4.
Let's go. Support both teams.
Kemper, the serve. Sent back by Hakey, who just continues to be a protector at the net. And that's going to be into the net for Lenz, and another point for the Cougars. Trying to set up Ava Shaw in the front of the net on that last one, but Hakey was ready for it. Kemper, a little softy over the net this time. Deneke puts it down the line and just long.
That is long, point two.
Good idea to try one up the line that time, but it goes long, and Centennial starting to build a little bit of a lead here in the first set, 10-4. Oh, Hakey puts it away on one. A great serve, and Connie Huberty's going to talk it over. 11-4, and a timeout for Andover. Great start for Centennial. They're getting some quality serves in the service game. Manthe had a good service game, a good one from Workala, and now they're getting a nice one from Addison Kemper. And that serve was just really tough to handle for Andover. They were able to put it back over on one, and it was a quick send for Hakey. They put it away at the net. Now they're up 11-4 here in this first set. It's the exact start that Coach Christensen wanted, as you can see, kind of working the huddle here, trying to talk it over with her girls, keep her girls focused up. And we'll see what the Huskies can do to respond. It's not like this Andover team is short of athletes. They have some size up front. No doubt have the firepower to get back into this game. But they have been on their heels to start. Really strong offensive performance from the Cougars here in the first set. Kemper looks in for the service call. Sent over, Johnson digs, Roeder keeps it alive. Deneke's just got to fire it, but it's off the pole. Not able to get it over the net. 12-4. And again, they just seem a little discombobulated in the back. It's not a perfect bump, not a great set. Playing very defensively right now are the Huskies, not able to really take advantage of anything. Great send back, and Hakey is just an eraser at the net right now. Substitution comes in as they're gonna try to move some players around. Actually, take that back, no substitution. I thought they were gonna sub out there, but they did not. Kemper stays on. And that's gonna be trouble, not able to get it over the tape, and that's gonna stay on and a point again. And this service game has been great for Addison Kemper and the Centennial Cougars. And why change? Working on that left side. Serving it at Roeder and Johnson, and again Hakey puts it right back. Johnson digs it out and sends it over the net, and it falls right to the hand of Elena Hakey, and she puts it away. And as fun as she is on the offensive side, what she's able to do defensively just at the net is tremendous. She's just really tough to deal with. Andover trying to rotate around and move some different pieces in here. Coach Huberty looking for a spark. 15-4, what a start. 10-0 run right now for Centennial. They set for Elena Hakey again. And the Cougars are starting to find a little rhythm here. Pretty much able to do what they want. 16-4. A great start, and that's into the net. Finally, a service error from Addison Kemper. Might have just got tired from all the serves. And now Kemper will sub out. And now that'll bring Hogberg in, the libero. And finally now, after kind of a long wait, on serve goes the Andover Huskies with Caitlin Eisinger. Eisinger serves it, they set. Steinhoff sent it in, but now a chance for Andover if they can put it away. Steinhoff digs it up. Set the far side. That was Lily Sang. They keep it up. It's in the rafters. Roeder has to hit it again in the rafters, and they can't get it over. It's going to be a quick side out for the Cougars. Sang just put it off the shoulder of the libero Roeder, and that just got into the rafters. Really tough to deal with when it gets up there. Kind of a low ceiling in this gym. And that's going to be right into the chest of the libero Maya Roeder, and she's having some trouble with it. They kept it alive. Hakey has it sent back. And that puts a smile on the face of the Huskies. Deneke gets a big block. The look from Ava Shaw almost made that worth it, because Shaw was like, oh man, we blocked her. It's incredible. That was fantastic right there from Andover. 17-6, and Deneke serves. Hakey again in the middle. Wow. Look out. Roeder had to try to dig that up out of self-defense more than anything, as she was able just to get her shoulder on it. 18-6, Cougars lead, in control of set number one. And here's Sang on serve. Over on one. I don't think they wanted it that way, and now there's all kinds of confusion as Shaw's not able to do much with it. And it's going to be another point for Centennial. They're up 19-6. Sang working more on the right side of serve this time. Fires it wide. Service error is going to keep the Huskies in it. Back on serve, it's going to be Ava Shaw. Shaw, a senior, one of the many seniors on this Andover varsity team. Good serve from Shaw, sent back by Jada Johnson in the front of the net, and that's a big point for Andover. They need to try to put a little run together here. Get a couple quick ones here off the side out, and then put that one away, and that'll keep Shaw on serve. Serves it at the libero Hogberg, and that's put back down. Nicely done by Kylie Fish. 19-9, and a little 3-0 run here for Andover as they try to get back in. You don't got to get it all back here, but you do need a nice run. Good serve by Shaw. Poked over, and that's going to be a point for Andover. It's going to be a net violation on Centennial, as that was Chase Manthe into the net. Shaw stays on serve, 19-10 here in set number 1. Fires it at Hogberg again. They're going after the libero. They set on the near side, Johnson, and that's long.
That is long, no touch. Point, go!
Long from Jada Johnson, and it's 20-10. Subbing around here is McKenna Manthe's going to come in. Hakey will sit. McKenna Manthe, senior, will serve. 20-10, they work on Johnson again. Johnson tries to bump it over. Easy chance for point here for Centennial. They get it, a little soft change of pace at the net from Workala. Aubrey Workala, very busy in this first set as well, played very well, and another timeout taken by the Andover Huskies, down 21-10. See what Coach Huberty can come up here with the remainder of set number 1. Coach Huberty, as you can see, kind of talking with her team, long-time coach here at Andover. Basically been an institution here at Andover, and there's a look at Nicole Christensen. Again, Coach Christensen really active in her huddle is one thing you can notice. A very energetic coach. Right now doing more listening in this huddle, it looks like, which is kind of a cool thing to see. Like the camera shots we're getting right here on North Metro TV. Certainly hope you're enjoying that here in set number 1, as there's a look at Coach Huberty. Huberty also longtime fast pitch coach over at Andover. So she's quite busy. Manthe will stay on serve. That's McKenna Manthe, both Manthe's significant parts of this varsity roster for Centennial. Chase and McKenna. This is McKenna on serve, number 25. Serves it at Deneke. Fish tries to put it away, and it's sent back, and that one is going to be out, and a point for Andover. Big side out, they needed it. That's going to put Tegan Gross on serve. Once again, need maybe another 4 or 5 point run. Tough one at the net. Tried to go over on one. Huskies will keep it. Johnson sends it over. It's just long on the far side. (22-11). Again, good chance at the net. As Danny Lenz went up, tried to block. But it was sent back, and not much Andover could do with it. That one goes over on one. Sent quickly back. Lenz has that partially deflected. Workala far side. That's blocked back. Just a little set over. Still up for grabs. Communication falls apart for the Huskies, and it drops in front 23-11. Chase Manthe serving again, the lefty. 23-11, 2 points away from set 1. Really good serve there from Manthe. Fish has that sent back at the net. Deneke sends it over. Hakey digs it out in the back line. And that one's sent down. Chase Manthe gets up front and sends it. Or take that back, Addison Kemper sent that down in front. Addison Kemper in front with the kill, 24-11. This is set point for the Cougars. Chase Manthe on serve. Good serve again. They set at the net. Workala, blocked. They go Kemper, blocked, and nope, it's deflected out of bounds, and it's going to be a point for the Cougars. As it goes out of bounds, and that's a great first set for Centennial. They win 25-11, set 2 coming up after this on North Metro TV.
What are you doing in there?
What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
When I never graduated from high school, I realized I wanted to go back to school because I didn't want to work these back-breaking jobs the rest of my life. With the help of my father and having my son, that was all the motivation that I needed to come back to school. I felt accomplished, made me feel that I could take on whatever challenges life throws at you.
Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org.
Lino Lakes is the gateway to the metro area, just minutes north of Minneapolis and St. Paul. Conveniently located on I-35W, this growing city still maintains its North Country feel. Lino Lakes is a safe, fun, and affordable community that values its award-winning schools. Outdoor lovers will discover miles of hiking, biking, and water trails. Growing businesses will find premier development opportunities with great freeway visibility and ready to help your businesses grow. Come to live, work, and play in Lino Lakes.
Hey, welcome back, everybody. North Metro TV. Tim Anderson here with you. Glad you could be with us as we get set for the start of the second set. The first set was impressive for the Centennial Cougars as they were able to do it in all facets, serving, defense. Let's take another look at how that first set sort of happened. Andover got off to a nice start, but then a nice run. As you can see, Kemper at the net right there with a put away. Kemper got on a great service run. They were able to rattle off 10 points in a row. And even though Andover tried to make a little late stage comeback, the Elena Hakey show happened in the middle of the set. Great set here for Kemper. They put it away. Hakey had another chance at the net. There's another one. And it just felt like she got going in that middle of the set. Not much Andover could do. And Centennial cruised to the first set win, 25-11. And we'll see what adjustments the Huskies make here in set number 2. Nice night here outside. It's sunny outside. It's fantastic. A little warm in the gym, but nice little crowd here in the parent section, and that's kind of where everybody is. They have the other bleachers down, but those get dropped kind of late, so there's not a huge crowd on that side, but there's a nice crowd over on the opposite side.
Haley and Evelyn, thanks ladies for helping us out.
All right, getting ready to start serve here in set 2. I believe it's going to be Andover's serve. And they will begin with Tegan Gross.
Tegan Gross.
So Tegan Gross will begin. Tegan sends it over. That's going to be sent back on one, put away by Shaw. Ava Shaw off to a nice start here in set 2, and that's what the Huskies need. Got to get a little momentum to start this set if you're the Huskies. Try to get a nice service game, get up 3-4 points. See if you can't get this Cougar team playing on their heels a little bit. Good chance in front, sent away, and that one was deflected, and that's in. No, it's in, they call that for Centennial, and the Cougars get the point. That was a close one on the line. Linesman right on top of that, and that's going to put Chase Manthe on serve. (1-1) second set. Manthe serves at Johnson. A high dig. They set for Shaw in front. She's able to get it over. Now Workala sends it back, and that's just in on the back line from Aubrey Workala. 2-1 in favor of Centennial, and they're trying to pick up right where they left off in set one. Able to get points in the service game. Another good serve right at Jada Johnson. They set high, and that's up into the rafters. Yeah, gotta make an adjustment here if you're Andover. You can't let that ball get up too high. And Chase Manthe will stay on serve 3-1. Obviously the rafters are in play, but you gotta be able to play those bounces and kind of anticipate it. And that's really tough to do. There's a service error just long. And that's going to give a point to Andover and a serve. Greta Pemberton into serve. Has already an adjustment from Coach Huberty. Pemberton did not play in set one. Here she is in set two. Good serve. Workala just punches it over. And it's Deneke. Deneke puts it away right in front of Hakey, and that's a big one as the Huskies square the set here at 3. And they'll keep Pemberton on serve. Greta Pemberton, a senior. Goes to the back line, that's long. Put a little too much air on that jump serve, and that one goes beyond the line. Quickly back in. It's Aubrey Workala serving for the Cougars. And she's made an adjustment. She served on the right side in set one, now moves to the left side. Deneke gets that one over, it's blocked out of bounds at the net. Good job here by Andover killing off these serves quickly. Not allowing a long service game, that's what did them in set one, so that's a big one there for Andover, and that's gonna put Ava Shaw on serve. Shaw serves it, sends it towards Nora Leeser. Able to get that in as Leeser couldn't handle that setback over. Again, getting some players in who didn't play in set one. Nora, one of them for Centennial. Pemberton, obviously, for Andover. Shaw serves. Hakey digs that up. Manthe trying to set for Leeser, who just has to kind of throw it over, and it works. Wasn't pretty from Centennial, but it was effective. And now 5-5 as they quickly get the kill. Take another look. She just sort of threw her hand at it, just enough to get it over the top of the tape. Deneke. Little soap bubble over the net. And that one's just thrown back onto the back line and in where nobody was for Andover. And a quick point. Addison Kemper serving for Centennial, and again, just had the service game of the set in the first set. It was really tough to deal with. That's a great serve. Deneke makes a great effort to dive at it. Pemberton bumps it over. Chance for Hakey in front, who goes with a softball. They couldn't quite clear it, and now they will with 4 hits. Huskies had a chance to keep it alive, just couldn't get it over as you take a look. Good save by Deneke, but it set up this opportunity, and you think Hakey's gonna go for the big kill, big swing. Instead, she just tries to drop in, and then an ace from Kemper.
Addison finds the soft spot, point good.
Kemper off to just a red-hot start in serving both sets here, but very impressive. We're back to live action. That's just in on the back line. A beautiful serve from Kemper, back-to-back aces. Beautiful serve from Addison Kemper, and we will keep going. 9-5 Cougars, set 2. Oh, and then drops a little change of pace, kind of an ephus serve right there in front. Pemberton's got to send it over. Hakey in front, yep. That's just, that's really hard to stop when she gets to wind up and swing like that. Take another look. That's where you like to make sure you have all your insurance premiums in order. Oh, a little over on 2. A nice move there by Andover. Keegan Gross decides, you know, we got to change something up here. And that's a great move. Here comes Eisinger into the game. Eisinger comes in, Lenz goes out. Serve from Eisinger. Chance in front, blocked at the net, but out of bounds. Good play there as Steinhoff has been a problem as that outside hitter. Especially works on that near side opposite Deneke, and I feel like Steinhoff's had a lot of great looks here so far. 11-6 Cougars. Nice little move there in front, and Kylie Fish just coyly puts it away over the top of the net. And that's a big kill. Again, you don't want a long service game for Centennial. You got to kill these off quickly, so Andover doing their part here in set number 2. Now it's Deneke on serve. Allie Deneke, the senior, and that's going to be on the line. That's a great serve from Allie Deneke. A big ace right there, had to have it. And again, points in the service game, such a big deal. Andover hasn't had a lot of it early on. Need to get what you can here, down 3. Another good serve to the back line for Workala. Hakey in front, pops it right over and gets the kill. And again, you have to be ready for the big swing so she can drop that little change of pace in there. And it's really tough to deal with. Lily Sang will serve now for Centennial. Sang into the net. Yeah, not as clean in this service, this set, serving-wise for Centennial as they were in the first set. First set, they were fantastic. Still very good in this set, but you're starting to see a few more of those unforced errors, and now Roeder will serve. Goes to the back line, tough one for Steinhoff, and now no chance. Big point for Andover. That one looked like it sort of ate up Steinhoff on the back line. That's going to put sophomore Maya Roeder, the libero, still serving. Good serve right at Sang, and that's knocked right back over by Manthe. And again, a big kill there. Hogberg, the libero, comes off so that they can make their sub, and that's usually for Kemper. Hakey will serve. Kemper back in up front. Hakey serve, gets some tape, gets the members bounce, it's over, and Shaw will bump it back. They set Kemper, that's blocked at the net. They set again for Workala, and that's gonna work. No pun intended. Take another look. Nice little back set from Hakey. And that's a tough one to set backwards like that and put it on a perfect spot for Workala. And then a serve into the net. And that's a big one. Again, you don't want long service games here if you're Andover. You gotta hang tough. You're down by 3. Want to just try to keep chipping away. Stay in this second set. Much more competitive second set from Andover. Good serve right to the back line. Again, trouble for Steinhoff. Hakey just bumps it over. Good chance for point. They set Shaw in the front. Gets a piece of it was Kemper. Now Workala. That's deflected at the net, and Shaw 2 hits. Tell you what, Workala's kind of got one gear. You don't see her throw a lot of change of pace. She's swinging every single time. She's trying to put some mustard on it, and that time took care of Ava Shaw at the net. 15-11 Centennial. Shaw with the answer. That one's deflected and dug up. Now Workala once again. That one's deflected as well. Setting here on the near side. Chance for Lenz. That's dug up by Roeder. Lenz hits it right back. They go here for Steinhoff, and she'll put it down. Annabelle Steinhoff puts it away. 16-11.
Violation on Centennial, credit point to the Huskies.
Oh, now they go 15-12. Actually, they're going to say, they originally said out, but then I think net violation. Yeah, they go net violation on Centennial. And now we'll get and I think that's what the referees are just going to clean up here. Now they're going to sub this out. And it's Pemberton who's going to come back in for Johnson. Now Pemberton will serve. So yeah, net violation on Centennial. It's going to give a point to the Huskies. It's 15-12. Pemberton serves. Good serve, too. Not much for Steinhoff to do, just has to hit it over. Deneke. Got it. Allie Deneke. 15-13 as the Huskies hanging tough here in set 2. Pemberton looks in, gets that call, now serves it once again at Workala on the back line. Steinhoff has to hit it over. Huskies got another chance. They'll set again for Deneke. And again, they'll get the point. And Andover has found a little something here in the service game, and we're going to get a timeout. Timeout, Coach Christensen. And we'll see what Centennial comes up with as they have just a 1-point lead here in set number 2. Really nice job these last couple. Take another look at this last play, dug up by Roeder, and again, a quick set by Gross for Deneke. They're finding something there, so they're trying to set for Allie Deneke as much as they can on the near side. And you notice that with Workala now on the back line, they are serving at Aubrey Workala, and it kind of takes her out of the play, and she's not able to be, you know, aggressive towards the net because they are serving right at her. She's got to get defensive. She's got to make a dig. And they're trying to set up Steinhoff on the far side, but they haven't had a clean set for her yet, so she's just had to hit it over the last couple of times. Greta Pemberton stays on serve. Pemberton looking for an equalizer right here, 15-14. Centennial leads, good serve again, this is trouble. And we're tied at 15, a beautiful serve by Pemberton. As that ended up in McKenna Manthy's lap on the bench. Take another look. Just a beautiful serve, and again, right at Workala. Now you see they're giving a little help, bringing Chase Manthy over to Workala as they serve it back at her. That's on the line, no, just out. Just out, and it's 16-15. Good serve by Pemberton, almost in. And now we'll get a quick sub as Leeser's gonna sub in for Sang. Take another look at this one. That's well long, never mind. My vantage point was not good. That's off by 2 feet. Looked closer than it was from my vantage point. Up front chance at Shaw, sent back and rejected. Addison Kemper at the net, saw Shaw and sent it back. Take another look. Kemper and Leeser combining. And now Aubrey Workala will serve. 17-15 Centennial. Great serve right at the feet of Maya Roeder. Nothing she can do. As Deneke and Roeder maybe not quite on that same page. Workala stays on serve. It's 18-15 Cougars, set number 2. Workala, the jump serve, serves at Deneke, and it's long. Again, huge side out for the Huskies as they get a chance to go back on serve. It's Ava Shaw serving. Into the net. Oh, it's not where you want a service error right there. Shaw will come out. Roeder back in as the libero gets to continue to sub on the back line. Yeah, you really would have liked a service game right there from Shaw. Instead, it's a quick turn back to Kemper. Lenz sends it over, it's dug up. Steinhoff, and now it's set for Leeser, who's gonna put it away. Nora Leeser on the far side, 20-16. And again, a good set from Manthy. Allows Leeser to take advantage of her reach and her length and able to put some heat on it. Tough play by the bench. Deneke with a good bump to keep it alive. Gonna set up and a good chance for point. Hakey in the center, got it. Elena Hakey in the center had a clean look, sent it, timeout Connie Huberty. 21-16, just like that. It was a 15-15 game. A good timeout taken by Centennial. Kind of regroup their girls a bit. They've come out now on a 5-1 run since. There's another look at that Hakey put away. That was fantastic. And now once again, Christensen active in her huddle, and there's a good look at the parent section and the one parent dancing to the song, which is really nice. It's good to get that. Trying to get more parents to dance. As you can see, didn't want to be alone in that, but I guess she'll just keep dancing, Barry. That's fantastic. There you go. That's awesome. You know what? Audience participation is always welcome at the game. Appreciate that. And we're set 21-16 here in set 2. We continue. Addison Kemper. Kemper's really been fantastic for 2 sets. Little soft serve. Lenz puts it away. Danny Lenz with a big kill, and that's going to get Eisenberg back in. Eisinger back in. Caitlin Eisinger, the junior, and she will serve. Eisinger sets to go at Leeser, and that's just in. Just on the corner line. A nice serve from Eisinger, just found that back line. Leeser didn't want to touch that. 21-18. They go right at Leeser again. That's dug up. Chance for Deneke at the net. That's sent right back. That's up for grabs. Who's going to send it over? Deneke will. Back line to Workala. And chance Hakey in front. Deneke keeps that alive, and now another chance for Deneke, sent back by Hakey. Nice little rally from both teams, and Centennial comes away with it. Steinhoff comes up, and here comes Ashley Poulier. First time calling her name tonight. Chance in front there for Deneke on the far side, gets it. 22-19. A much better second set from Andover. But yet, 3 points from being down 2 sets, so a good service game is paramount. Hakey says, ooh man, take that. Dug up by Deneke. Johnson sends it over. They set for Hakey on the near side. She's not able to do much with it. Not a great set. Now Johnson another chance, and that's in the net. 23-19. Leeser's going to sub out. Lily Sang's going to come in. No doubt her turn at serve. And Andover will take their second timeout of this set. 2 points away from 2-set lead for Centennial. Really like the balance of this Centennial team. This is my first chance getting a look at them this season. And yes, obviously you have this sort of centerpiece with Elena Hakey, but they have players who can really get things done at the net. Addison Kemper's been terrific tonight. I think Annabelle Steinhoff also very dynamic at the net. Aubrey Workala, they just keep coming. You know, Chase Manthe, they have size, they have, you know, just length at the net. They're really tough to deal with, and it just feels like whoever they rotate in is a matchup problem. Andover usually doesn't have to take a back seat on size, but even they look like they're just giving up a lot of size at the net. Deneke can get up and jump with a lot of the top outside hitters in the conference. Same with Shaw. But they have had a tough time running them past this front line of the Cougars. 23-19, Sang. Into the net. Second service error in a row for Lily Sang. Gives some life to Andover. So Roeder will serve the libero. Little miscommunication on the back line for Poulier. Now Workala sends it. dug up, and then dropped over by Shaw, and then dropped back over on one again by Centennial, and that's going to be just out, just wide on the far side, and it's set point. Set point as Hakey comes out. Here comes McKenna Manthe. It's almost like she's the closers. They bring her in to serve. McKenna serves it, touches the tape, but gets over. Gross sends it over. Some miscommunication by Sang and by Manthe. And that will drop out, 24-21, still set point. Still got 3 set points. So they need a good service game here from Tegan Gross. Very crucial service game here. Try to set at the front for Kemper. It's rejected back by Shaw on a big point, 24-22. We're still on set point. And a timeout taken by Centennial. We take another look at this one in front. Actually, it looked like it might have just slipped, not rejected. Maybe almost like it missed the hand of Addison Kemper. Welcoming you in here during this timeout from the Den, from the gym here at Centennial High School. Hope you are having a great night wherever you are. Tim Anderson here with you. Again, big thanks to our crew at North Metro TV for having me out. Putting this one out here for you this evening wherever you are watching. We hope you are enjoying it. Gross will serve. Still set point, 2 of those. Percola, dug up by Deneke. Jada Johnson sent back. Deneke keeps it alive. Sent back again by Workala. And Aubrey Workala gives the set to the Centennial Cougars. They take the second set in a much more competitive and fun second set from Andover, but they are now really in a must-win situation now in set number 3. Gotta have it. We'll see if they can get it next on North Metro.
Sit and chat and drink coffee, then maybe we could see if we could be. You and me. Let's get together and make believe we'll share our hearts and share our dreams. Now what do you think about you and me? Maybe we can always be forever you, forever with me. I bet you're thinking I'm a little too romantic. Oh, but baby, now don't get frantic, 'cause when I love, my loving's gigantic. Oh, and I think that's alright. Let me dream, oh, a girl can dream, and maybe it's not as crazy as it seems. Me loving you, you loving me right back. And now cut me some slack.
An apple core, or potato peels, that leftover pizza you promised you'd eat.
Ew.
Those dirty napkins and paper towels. Stop treating us like garbage. Did you know up to 30% of what you're throwing away could be composted? Composting gives your discards new life, which can be used to improve soil. To learn more about the new organics drop-off programs available throughout the county and get your free starter kit, go to anokacounty.us/organics.
Back on North Metro, 15-second set. Much more competitive. Good one from Andover as they got going early, getting Allie Deneke some chances as she was able to make some plays here on the near side. But again, Centennial was able to kind of get working. They're starting to set for Elena Hakey. And again, and again. And it was kind of a back and forth, a nice little back and forth. 15-15 at one point. Good timeout called by Coach Christensen. And that led to a nice little run for Centennial as they were able to take their way through set number 2 and win it 25-22. All right, set number 3. The Andover Huskies got to try to find a little something here as they need to win this set to stay alive.
Back to serve for Centennial, number 16, Eden Kortemach.
Eden Kortemach will come in and serve. First time calling her today, junior. And Eden with a nice serve, gets the Huskies on their heels early as once again into the rafters. And that's just something that the Huskies haven't really been able to deal with. They've been hitting a lot of high balls into those rafters, and they've had a tough time dealing with the bounces. And Kortemach will stay on serve. 1-0, Cougars again catching the Huskies a little bit out of sorts, and that one's gonna miss wide. That's kind of an unforced error right there, as the Huskies were all over the court. They had a chance there, and instead the Huskies get a big kill. And Pemberton will come in and serve. She gave them a nice spark on serve there in set number 2. Announcer's jinx, man. I did it. I knew it. I knew it as soon as I said it. I was like, man, just cannot seem to avoid that announcer's curse. That'll get Aubrey Werkela on serve for the Cougars. I think she's played fantastic tonight. Been really good for Centennial. Deneke sends it over. Werkela back to get it. Not a great set, and Leeser just has to hit it over. Good chance for point for Andover. Deneke rejected back, but that's going... We're gonna go 4 hits instead for Andover. That was rejected at the net. I thought maybe it was hit out by Centennial, but no, instead hit back into the hand of Deneke, and a point for Centennial. 3-1 Cougars, off to a good start. Obviously stay tuned after the game. We're gonna try to hear from whoever gets the win here on the winning side, which right now looks good for Centennial. They can keep it going. Good one there in front as Kemper puts it away. Volleyball's a weird game. Crazier runs have happened, no question about it. Momentum's a weird thing, but Addison Kemper continuing to play a great game. Serve long that time and an unforced error. Service error gives a chance back to Ava Shaw and the Huskies. And again, the Huskies have not been able to get that good long service run. Need one here, that's gonna be tough. Great job by Centennial to just dive on the floor to get that over the net. Put it in a perfect spot, and the Huskies just couldn't do anything with it. And a quick side out. Take another look at this one. That's Aubrey Werkela diving and getting that over the net. Fish and Deneke maybe miscommunicating. AD Matt St. Martin threw me a water. Hey, look, I'm starting to like this gig here at Centennial. This is very nice. 6-2 in favor of the Cougars. Pemberton comes out on the substitution. Roeder in as the libero. Working on the back line. Roeder's got to keep that alive. Deneke works it off the 6-foot line. Sent back. Sent back again. And this time they're going to say that's out, but ref says, oh no, they're going to go point for Centennial. I think Andover originally thought they had that point, but nope, called out. So take another look And again, you got people everywhere, and I think that's probably a good call. And a slow start here for Andover as they're miscommunicating on that back set. Lenz couldn't do anything with it. And Addison Kemper, who had the long service game in the first set that really set the tone, off to another great service game here. Kemper to the back line, serves it in perfectly. Almalia had a tough time with it, but they get it back over. They were able to get a point from Tegan Gross. Eisinger back in. 8-3, Huskies trail, third set. Centennial got the first 2 sets. They've led most of the way here, very few leads, if any, for Andover. They've had maybe 1-point leads in both sets very early, but they have been chasing most of the way here tonight. Hakey in front, little change of pace, soft ball right over the top, and they get a quick point, 9-3. That'll put Steinhoff on the line. You see Hakey has all the tricks, right? She can do all the stuff. Like that. Again, just an eraser at the net, takes advantage of any miscue. 10-3. Cougars starting to pull away again. Steinhoff serves. Served it right at Deneke, and that one's put down by Fish. Good play by Kylie Fish, using a little bit of moxie at the net right there for the Huskies. Deneke serves. Firing at the libero, Denver Hogberg. They're able to get that put away for Hakey. Elena Hakey continuing, when she gets into that middle position, that middle blocker position, there's just really hard to get one past her. Johnson sends it over, Leeser digs it up. Put down there as Portamont tried to set that for Workala and does. Well, Aubrey Workala can just jump out of the gym. Has quite the vertical leap and is able to put some real force behind it at the net. Nice comeback there from Deneke. That'll get us to 12-5. This Centennial team been very impressive here tonight as they're trying to get. They have 12-4 on the board. Hakey, dug up by Roeder. Sent back. Chance again for Hakey. She winds up and fires, deflected off of Johnson and out of bounds. Coach Huberty, I think, just trying to decide on a timeout here. Not yet. I think they're told. They think they have the. Yeah, they should have 5 points. Should have 5 points. It's updated now, 13-5. I thought so. I thought so. Hakey will serve. Again, it's that low serve just off the tape. Johnson tries to put it away and does down the line. 13-6. Number 6, obviously, this Northwest Suburban Conference with a lot of strong teams. Centennial certainly going to be one of them. Rogers has been off to a great start. There's going to be always some tough outs here at the top. Deneke keeps it alive. Johnson bumps it over. Hakey waits for it on the back line. They set Kemper. Kemper going to drop it in. 14-6. And again, that's been the thing all night for Andover. Just not able to go on any kind of lengthy service run and a timeout for Coach Connie Huberty. And that's really been the difference in the game. Centennial has had those runs where they've been able to rattle off 4 and 5 points and get a little bit of an edge, get Andover at arm's reach. And Andover just has not been able to answer tonight. When you're up 14-6 in the third set, you can do air guitar to AC/DC in the timeout. You can do that. Oh, look at that. How nice is that? Little fan at the game here. Got the headphones on, rocking out to something. Certainly not the AC/DC, I don't think that was in the headphones. There you get a look at our scorers table. Yeah, there you go. You're on TV. There you go. Always good to get the fans. Nice job by our camera crew here again tonight at North Metro. Been a lot of fun here this evening at Centennial. Good crowd, good serve. Trouble for Deneke. Look out. She took that right off that padding. Good thing she bounced right back up. Those are dangerous plays right there. Good serve from Eden Cordemanch as that one just ate up the Huskies. 15-6, we stay. No jump serve that time. A lot of jump serving tonight. That one's just more conventional, but it's working. Very effective from Eden. Workala got that one off the palm of the wrist. Got nothing on that. That thing fell flat to the ground, and it's 15-7.
Malaysia returns for Centennial.
Malaysia back on. And we'll serve to Workala on the back line. Kemper sent back. Cordemanch digs it up. Hakey to set. They set Workala again. She fires cross court. Sent back again. That's long. Big one there for Andover. They need, like I said, they kind of need this service run. They need 3-4 points, I think. Kemper sent that, and that's going to be out. An unforced error, a couple right in a row here for Centennial, and that's going to get a quick timeout from Coach Nicole Christensen. Coach Christensen has been really quick on these timeouts. Whenever she senses a little run, I've noticed she's been quick to call a timeout. Whenever Andover's been able to maybe rattle off 2-3 in a service game, you get a quick timeout, a good strategic timeout. Two parents are back dancing again. This is at least a classic 90s jam right here, a little House of Pain. But I like what Coach Christensen does. She senses these runs. She doesn't, just willy-nilly throw a timeout out, but she senses it quickly, kind of recenters, refocuses her girls, and it seems to work. So, really effective stuff from Centennial. We'll see what they do coming out of this timeout. Far side set Kemper, and that one's rejected back. Big service game so far. All Malaysia doing a great job for this Andover Huskies team. They just need to continue to get strong serves, put pressure on this Cougar team. They go Workala on the near side. That's dug up. Chance for Deneke. Deneke sends it long. Oh, that was a great chance at Lily Sang, but really cerebral play by Lily Sang to let that one go past her. 16-10. Sang full of energy. She liked that play. And that gets Leeser back in on the sub. Here's Workala serving, and that's into the net. Few too many of those again for Centennial since that first set where they were brilliant on serve. 16-11, Huskies trying to chip away with Ava Shaw here in set 3. Serves at Hakey. Kemper, that's deflected. That's going to be a point. Addison Kemper gets that, 17-11. And they have been able to make hay when Addison Kemper serves. I got to think that that's what they're trying to do here. They go at Leisure. They go for Fish. Fish puts it down. Kylie Fish playing a nice game here tonight for Andover. Now 17-12. Eisinger back on serve. Eisinger fires at Hogberg, the libero, and now Leeser winds up and fires it past. Really like this Nora Leeser, young sophomore. A lot of talent. She can make some plays. Again, got some length. It's going to be really hard to jump and match with her when she gets a good set. Here's McKenna Manthe. Serves at Leisure. Sent in, good chance, far side again. Leeser knocks that one through and down to point. Nora Leeser gets a couple in a row. 19-12, 6 points from the match.
Andover takes the second time.
And Andover will take their last time out of the set, which gives the Centennial fan section a chance to dance some more if they want. You can see Coach Christensen, also the varsity assistant Brittany Wilson down there, which gets the and again, when you have a 19-12 lead, you can dance in the timeout. Parents hanging out. Again, nice crowd here tonight at Centennial. Haven't been out here in a little while. Last time I think I was out here, there were two separate buildings. Those are now connected now, so it made it impossible for me to figure out how to get to the back. So got to learn my way around this school again. But athletics at Centennial doing quite nicely here. Good start from the football team. Obviously, volleyball team off to a nice start. Leisure, this is up in the rafters. This is going to be trouble. Roeder has to dive, and that's going to be hit over by Shaw. Leeser again. Nora Leeser starting to take things over on the far side. And they're going to keep setting for her, I think. Manthe looks in. McKenna sees the service play. Takes it at the libero. Fish has to send it over. Good chance again. Leeser, they set, and this time she's rejected by the net. Sent back, and the Huskies get the much-needed kill. Allie Deneke serves. Poulier back in for the Centennial Cougars. Serve at Hogberg. Akey in front says that's enough of that.
Akey with the kill. Point Cruz in the match round for Centennial number 4. Addison Posh.
Leeser thought about serving. They said, nah, you're good. They go to Addison Pash instead, who will serve. Getting some different folks in different sets from Coach Christensen. The rotation's been a little different every time. Roeder, that's off the back of the basketball hoop. They just bump it over. Workala rejected, kept alive, and that's not going to work. They won't get it over. And a quick side out for Andover. They needed it. 4 points from the match.
Number 3, Maya Roeder.
Maya Roeder will serve. Long, big service error right there. Now 22-14, and Hakey will serve. We'll say if she's been a little shaky at all tonight, it's been here. She's knocked 3 off the tape this evening. We'll see what she does here. That's a good one. It's a really good one. Eisinger just has to set it over. A nice high set for Workala, and Workala will drop it in. 23-14, 2 away from the match. Take another look. Good patient, high set for Workala nicely. Able to find the opening in the Andover defense. 23-14, and it's Hakey still serving. And that's into the net. 23-15 now.
Number 6, Dagan Gross. Dagan will be serving.
Serve here coming up for Tegan Gross. Gross tries to go back at Hakey, and that's a nice little play there over on 2 for the Cougars. Kemper, got it.
Kemper, point 2. Back to serve now for.
Now it's match point.
Set and match point. Eden Quartermont.
Quartermont will serve for the match. 24-15, McKenna Manthe back in on the sub. Trying to stay alive here are the Huskies. It's dug up, chance for it. Nope, they just bump it over. Quartermont sends it, and that's gonna do it. That falls from the rafters, and that's gonna work. Point, set, match. Centennial Cougars take it in 3 sets, 25-11, 25-22, 25-15. Very interesting match indeed. We're gonna hope to hear from a couple of the Andover Huskies when we return to North Metro TV. Oh, sorry, it's the Centennial Cougars when we return to North Metro TV.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
We come from a long line of farmers, and there's a sense of pride, but there's also a significant amount of pressure.
Farmers have to take care of their physical and their mental health, because what's a farm without a farmer?
Watching the sun come up, that's my time. I can have a cup of coffee, and every day's a new opportunity.
That's cool. Your hand's gotten so cute. Yay!
don't forget to check in on yourself. Love, your mind.
And welcome back, everybody, here in Centennial. The Centennial Cougars get a nice win tonight in 3 sets over the Andover Huskies, standing with a couple of players who made that happen and making me feel very short in the process, as Elena Hakey and Addison Kemper are right here with us. And I'll start with you, of course. Elena, another nice night for you, another strong performance. Just talk about this game in general, your mindset, the team's mindset as we kind of get rolling into the season.
Yeah, I think going into this game, it was just really important to stick to our values, and it's a section matchup, so it's just an important game to do what we can do, and I think we did a good job limiting our errors, and we've been working on that, so I think it was a good team win overall.
I felt like you, especially in set number 1, took kind of a setting role, right? You were setting up teammates, you were getting Addison involved, getting Aubrey Workala involved, and it was almost like it kind of warmed you up to take over in the middle of the set. Is that an approach you like to take when you start games?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's good to set everyone and just get everyone in the mix.
Well, it was a lot of fun to watch you play tonight. It was one of my first times seeing you. That was really fantastic. Congratulations to you, and keep up all the good work this season. I want to bring in Addison Kemper. Addison, I thought you had a terrific game tonight. I thought your service game in set 1 was really the tone setter of the game. Talk a little bit about that service run and just sort of your approach to the game tonight.
Yeah, I think during practice, I think we just done a lot of serving drills, so I think just implementing that into my game and just going back to the service line and just knowing that I can put the ball away and serving those zones that my coaches put up for me. So yeah, I just think being aggressive and just taking all that in, yeah.
You're a professional already with the microphone. Did you see that? She just grabbed that and said, you know what, I'm going to be on TV. What are you worried about? How is this team now? You're 5-2. You got a lot of momentum. You're starting to really win some games going forward. Kind of how do you keep everybody motivated and going here in the early stage?
Yeah, I think just being aggressive, like implementing all the things that we've been working on in practice, and I think just being great teammates out there on the court. We've done a great job knowing what we need to do as captains. But yeah, I think we were doing really well just like working as a team, and I think as the season's going on, we're getting better and better at that, so yeah.
You guys are going to be a tough out this season. It's a lot of fun to watch. I hope you guys keep up the good work. Congratulations on a great win tonight, and best of luck going forward this season. Addison Kemper and Elena Hakey, your captains for the Centennial Cougars, getting a big win tonight, and that'll wrap things up here for you from the Centennial Gym, the Den, as they like to call it. Big thank you to the crew here for North Metro TV with all the hard work they put in here tonight, and we certainly hope you enjoyed it wherever you watched it at home. And on behalf of everybody, this is Tim Anderson saying keep your head up, and we'll see you next time.